welcome back to my channel. Today with Train with Tink, we're doing the next step in the process of what I like to do. They don't necessarily have to go in this order, but after I've put a rider on her and everything, and sometimes before, it just kind of depends on the weather, how she's being. I like to get them used to rein pressure. Now we've done lots of like flexing and getting used to the bridle, but now the next step for sure with that and getting used to the bit is ground driving. You'll just get 2 lead ropes on each side, attach it, and then go behind, maybe even 3 if you want a little bit of extra space. But you don't have to have a driving bridle. I just happen to have one because I bought a harness because I'm planning on teaching her to drive as well, just for longevity with having a pony, because my kids will outgrow her quite quickly, and so that way she can have still a life here with us if she can learn how to drive. I have not ever trained a horse to drive, so I am a work in progress with me as well. But so I just went ahead and put her driving bridle on. Now if you do decide to teach them to drive as well, do realize that they'll have blinders, so they do have to kind of get used to that again. With my driving, the harness doesn't exactly fit her, so please be kind in the comment about exactly how it's fitting. I know there's a little bit of issue here, but I want to be as safe as possible with that. Okay, so yeah, so with ground driving, let's say you have your bit and everything, you want to get them used to just the reins going around them, being good with all kinds of stuff. She's not perfect by any stretch of the matter, and again, all I have here is a driving bit and then some driving lines. That it all came with a harness. You can buy like a brand new harness off Tough One, like really cheaply. Again, it's just nylon, nothing fancy. But whenever you're getting ready to teach your horse to ground drive, make sure your horse is very okay with you being behind it. Do not put yourself in any kind of danger. Again, please seek a professional help if you need to. This is again just what I do, not a tutorial video. So I want to make sure my horse is really good with it, and also start having an idea what to do. Okay, so you have pretty much, well, we have about 5 commands when driving. We have walk on, which tells them to go forward. Then we have G, which is to the right, ha, which is to the left, whoa, which is to stop, and then back. I don't use a whole lot of back because I really want them thinking forward when they're driving, but then once they're really good at it, I do kind of incorporate that as well. But especially ground driving, good to incorporate all that. And this is a great way for if you have a pony that you can be like simulating like you're riding without actually being on the pony, and you can see how like excited they are. And I can tell that she likes to go a little bit more than say her mom does, but she is also a young pony. I mean, again, she's only 2 years old, so that's kind of expected, so you do want to expect that. But when you first do that, if you want to, you could lunge them with it, but I typically, anytime I put them in lines, I want them to think straight, not in a circle. So I just get them, make sure they're used to the reins, going over them. Again, she's not perfect. We've done this some, of course. So I'm going to do the driving lines, and I'm just going to kind of show you what I do. Again, I'm going to be standing behind them. Again, be very, very careful about getting kicked. Super concerning. Also, I'm getting some work done on my arena, so some new places for them to walk. So that's what we're doing there. Oh, okay, so let's get started. Whoa. G, walk on. little bit what I do. Now, after you have done that and done a lot of ground driving, at walk and trot, all directions, stopping, backing, you'll begin to feel how she is. And like, I know she's a little bit strong, and so I know automatically I am not ready for my 5-year-old to ride her like loose without me on the lead line. By doing so, then I know that my next step will be to bring in an older kid who's already really well advanced in riding, and bring him in so that she can get a couple of good rides on somebody who knows kind of a little bit more what they're doing, whereas I can still do lead line with her. So it gives me an idea about where I want to do with riding. And now, since I've done this, now would be a great opportunity for me to take her out on trails. So around your property or something like that, if you have a neighborhood or something like that, get her used to wherever you've led her with the saddle, now take her ground driving. And that's great opportunities. Later, actually, I will be setting up like a desensitization course out here, and then I'll do her as well as my new horse coming on the desensitizing, and that'd be good both driving and leading, so that way they're good on both, which is fantastic for young horses for sure. So the next thing with her will be for her to ride with again, I'm gonna do lots more lead line, lots more ground driving, and again, the more the merrier. And so then I would put her with somebody who has ridden before and have her ride with rein pressure, because a lot of times ponies only do lead line, and so it definitely needs to learn how to ride correctly. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Make sure you hit like and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Thanks to Phoebings, which is my sponsor to help with horse care and leather care products. Make sure you go to phoebings.com, put in code MCS10 for 10% off. And God bless, be adventurous, and I'll see you next time. Bye!